Hey, my village, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I was sitting here running around the house trying to find my tripod. I didn't even put no earrings on. Oh well. Y'all know I'm not really a jewelry person anyway. But welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I know I'm 1 minute late, but I know you guys will forgive me. Hey, Lisa, thank you for joining. Make sure you guys like, share. Hope you got pen and paper. This is almost like a piggyback to the anxiety post. So we are going to talk about compulsive thinking. A few people reached out to me about that. Like, how do you quiet your mind? Because, like that self-talk, your mind is constantly going. You can't fall asleep. Stuff like that. That's what compulsive thinking is. It's a form of anxiety. It's OCD, where you're just compulsive about just your thoughts. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'll define what it is. 1 second. So thank you for joining, Joan. Usually I don't go live this late. Usually I go at 6, but I was in a training. Hey, thanks for joining. Excuse me. So OCD, it's called OCD obsession, which is compulsive thinking. You guys know I'm Coach Mo. I am a parenting and business coach. So I help parents co-parent with success to be able to coexist in their child's life, as well as work with female entrepreneurs, helping them identify their ideal client to be able to create content, products, and services to gain income in their business. So now that we got that out the way, what is compulsive thinking? So compulsive thinking is OCD obsessions. They're OCD obsessions that are repeated. They're persistent and unwanted thoughts, that self-talk, negative self-talk. They're urges or images that are intrusive and cause distress or anxiety. This is a form of anxiety. You might try to ignore them or get rid of them by performing a compulsive behavior or ritual. Me, with compulsive thinking is just trying to meditate to stop your mind from constantly going. These obsessions typically intrude when you're trying to think or do something. So, for example, have you ever been distracted by your own thoughts while you're thinking? That's compulsive thinking. So it's like you get distracted by your own thoughts. Because there's multiple things or conversations going on in your head at one time, and you can't organize to quiet those thoughts. So your mind continually is on overdrive. People that experience compulsive thinking usually have problems sleeping, because you'll sit there and you'll lay there and your mind is just going. It never shuts off. It takes a very long time to go to sleep. It's hard to just concentrate. You can't even focus. You forget things because you get distracted. You're doing one activity and then you get distracted by it. You think about something else, then you start something else. People that deal with compulsive thinking usually have issues with completing stuff. They have a lot of incomplete tasks because they get distracted so easily. But your thoughts are interrupted by your thoughts, and you're always distracted by your thoughts as well. You have a lot of unfinished projects because you can't focus on one thing at a time. So what I want to do is give you 5 ways to quiet your mind. I hope you got pen and paper where you can write it down. I'll try to go slow. You guys know I talk pretty quick, so I'll try to go slow. So the 5 ways that I want you to learn how to quiet your mind. The first one is meditation. So when you meditate, it's just being in a quiet space. Some people meditate with music. I just recently did like a poll on meditation, and they were asking, do you meditate with music or you don't meditate with music? Me, I don't meditate with music. I like to just have it quiet. I used to play like affirmation video in the background, but sometimes that distract me and get me thinking again. So I can't quiet my mind when I'm listening to music because it makes me think of other stuff. So I just sit still. You can lay. Like sometimes I start my meditation laying in bed, just laying there with my eyes closed and trying to focus on one thing and quiet out everything. You have to be in a distraction-free environment. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need any of that stuff. Sometimes I have my salt lamp on. That'll be the only light in the room. But I sit in the dark and try not to think of anything. Try to free my mind of any thoughts, and just focus on one thing. Focus on my breathing. So meditation is pretty much breathing. So you're breathing at a steady pace, and relaxing your body. So your body is in a relaxed state. You're breathing at a steady pace. Concentrate on the breathing. Hey, thanks for joining. So that's pretty much what meditation is. So the second way to quiet your mind is by trying to unwind with a hot, relaxing bath. Sometimes I do that. I do a detox bath at night. I'll put some Epsom salt in it. I'll put lavender oil, which will also calm and relax your body as well. You only need about a cup of Epsom salt. You can get Epsom salt from anywhere. You can get it from Dollar Tree. It's $1. They have the green tea kind, the lavender kind. They have the regular one, but it's only $1. And it's one of the best things you can do because it releases toxins from your body. So it's healthy for you. And you just put the water as hot as you can stand it and just soak for about 20 minutes, at least twice a week. That is amazing for you. And it relaxes your body and your muscles. So it's good for soreness and tension. The number 3 way to quiet your mind is journaling. So when your mind is constantly going, which is not a bad thing, because when I'm in that state of compulsive thinking and my mind is constantly going, I write. So journaling, journal out whatever you're thinking to get it out, because it's just something that just needs to get out. So you could be holding in a lot of information and it's just the way that your body wants to release it. So your mind just keep going until you write it down. So write it down. That's a great way to be able to do that. Also, sitting in silence. That's number 4. Sit in silence until it stops. It might take longer for some, but just sit in silence until it stops. The last one is go for a walk. Walking is like the one thing that helps me release whatever it is that's on my mind or bothering me and leave it out. That's the one thing I miss the most about being in California. I used to go to the beach and go walking at the beach and just release and leave it there with the waves. So those are the 5 ways to quiet your mind. So meditation is number 1. Try to unwind by soaking in a hot bath and relax. That's number 2. Some people take a hot bath with a glass of wine. I don't drink, so I might have water or juice. Number 3 is journaling out your thoughts that keep continually going through your mind. Number 4 is sit in silence until your mind stops. And number 5, go for a walk. Those are the 5 ways to quiet your mind. It works for me every day. I probably would try mixing them up all the time, but I do meditate every morning. I do journal every day, and I do sit in silence every day. So I at least do 3, but I do the hot baths at least 2 to 3 times a week, and I try to do walking. Even if it's just going to the store to shop, just do something that's distracting your mind from those thoughts. Because when you're sitting too much in your thoughts, sometimes you can have negative self-talk. So it's always good to pamper and pay attention to those compulsive thoughts. And it is a form of anxiety, and it is one of the forms of OCD. So it's one of the symptoms. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. You can like and share the video if this was helpful for you. But thanks for tuning in. I wanted to make this video short because I've been having hour-plus long videos. Definitely message me any topics you want me to discuss or subjects. Right now I'm focusing on parenting coaching. So anything dealing with parenting, I know I owe you guys a parenting Q&A because I missed it this weekend. I was busy with all the kids. So I definitely would do that this week. I will give you guys the live Q&A about parenting questions. So send me your questions. I usually try to do at least 5 questions. Sometimes we do more. But definitely, if you have any questions and you want me to answer about parenting, whether it's co-parenting, chaos, drama, child behavioral issues, time management, work-life balance, what else? It could be kids' attitude. It could be you being paranoid, worrying about your kid, which is a form of anxiety. So we have talked about that a little bit, because being worried all the time, trying to protect your kids from themselves, that's a form of anxiety. So we would definitely have a conversation about it, but definitely message me or comment below any questions that you may want me to address. I'm always available through Messenger, so you can definitely hit me up at any time. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you like and share the video, and enjoy your day. And I will be talking to you guys soon. Have a nice night. Bye.